On this episode of AJ's YugiTube, we're going to go on a little history lesson back to the prehistoric age. We're going to talk about dinosaurs today, and we've got ourselves a little giveaway. We've got a Metamorphotress. So, if you say it 3 times slow, you might be able to get it out on the 3rd try. But we've got this bad boy, which is currently on the ban list. Damn. We've got a green gadget, first edition gold gadget. So, all first editions. One of them is the gold movie pack. So, all you gotta do is you're obviously gonna subscribe, you're gonna like, you're gonna comment on, well, let's see, I suppose you can comment on this card. Why is this card banned? Why? How about this? You don't have to tell me why it's banned. Just comment, do you think it should come off the ban list or stay on the ban list? That's my question for you. And we'll pick a winner. Alright, let's start out by going back in time to a little age of dinosaurs. So we're going to start out with a couple of big guys. Okay, these are the bosses that I currently run in here. We've got 2 ultimate conductor tyrannos, a pancratops, and a superconductor. I remember before this ultimate was even a thing, I remember just pulling this guy out. I mean, he was a beast. You did not want to see this thing hit the field. I mean, once per turn by tributing a monster, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. And he also has a 3,300 attack. I mean, he was a beast. If he came out, you were in pain for sure. Pancratops, he's got to be in there. He's another good beatsteak, but his effect helps. And I mean, you could run 3 of these, but I mean 2 is plenty, being that you can search out dinosaurs so easily. And we all know that if a guy has this many stars, he's a general, and the generals, they do damage. 3,500 points of damage. I mean, ultimate conductor Tyranno. It's a dinosaur. What do you think it's gonna do? It's gonna eat you alive. Alright. Now, we're running 3 soul-eating Oviraptors. If this card, where are we at here? If this card is normally special summoned, you can take 1 dinosaur type monster from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. You can target 1 other level 4 or lower dinosaur type monster in the field, destroy it. Then special summon 1 dinosaur type monster from your graveyard in defense position. So what's nice about this guy is as soon as you bring him out, you can go ahead and blow up either this guy or this guy right out of your deck, and you're just basically searching another dinosaur to come out. Special summoning. So I mean, that's definitely handy. Soul eating, he does damage, so you're gonna run 3 of him. So we've got our 3. We also have Miscellaneousaurus. This guy's will is pretty damn important to this deck. I mean, everybody's thinking that either one of these are going to get hit. Probably this guy might get hit on the ban list one of these next couple of days when it gets released. But during either player's main phase, you can send, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. That's right, I can sing sometimes. Alright, you can send this either main phase, your or your opponent. Send this card to the graveyard. During this main phase, dinosaur type monsters you control are unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. You can banish any number of dinosaur type monsters from your graveyard, including this card, and special summon a dinosaur monster from your deck with the level equal to the total banished. So if you banish 4 of these guys, you're going to be able to bring out a level 4. Yeah, it's just, well, yeah, you get to bring it out, banish this effect, but destroy it during the end phase. So yeah, he gets to come out, but he gets destroyed during the end phase. Either way, though, it's still, you want to banish cards because there's another card in here we'll get to, and I'll explain why you're going to want to banish. Petitodon, or Petitodon. This card gets destroyed. You can special summon level 4 or higher from your deck. So he might not be able to attack that turn, but plenty of these dinosaurs have effects. You could still get some kind of damage on the board. So you're going to run 3 of these, 2 or 3. Baby Ceratosaurus, that's the special summon level 4 or lower, and they can attack. I don't know, definitely run 3 of those, I'm thinking. Beat Raptor, which I just actually put in this deck today. Is negate all the effects in the extra monster zones on your opponent's side while he's on the field. And when this card is destroyed, you can special summon, when he's destroyed by battle, you can special summon another Beat Raptor right from your deck. So, I don't know. I haven't tried it yet, obviously, because it went in today, but I'm thinking that that's a good effect. Miracle Jurassic Eggs. It's nice because the 2000 defense there, so you can throw this guy out in the field, and he can't be banished while he's on the field, and each time that a dinosaur gets sent to the graveyard, you can place 2 counters on this card and tribute this card and special summon a dinosaur monster from your deck whose level is less or equal to the number of counters that are on him when he goes. And you're sending dinosaurs to the graveyard so much that he can fill up pretty fast, and you're going to get yourself a pretty nice special summon out of that. So I personally, that card has saved my ass in plenty of situations. Alright, this one is Evil Swarm Salamandra. Up to twice per turn, you can banish 1 monster from your graveyard. This card gains 300 attack. Once again, he banishes, which is something we want for the next card in this Tyranno Infinity. Banished card, he gains 300. So, I don't know, he's just kind of, you probably only want to run to 1 of him really, but it just, or none. I mean, 1 to none. He's not the greatest, but I like him. He'll probably get removed pretty soon for meta purposes though. Now here we are. This is why you want to banish cards. This card right here, he's got a nice big question mark. There it is. The original attack of this card is the number of your banished dinosaurs times 1,000. So if you banish 6 cards, this is a 6,000 beat stick. Alright, yeah, I'm definitely going to run 2 of him. I want him to come out, and I want him to do his job. I mean, yeah, I could run 1, but if you could get them both on the field, then they're both at 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, whatever you want. I mean, they're pretty badass. Now, I run normal cards because it helps for some of the magic cards to destroy these, and it'll bring out dinosaurs. So it's nice to have a couple non-effect dinosaurs in there as well. Alright, so we're going to hop right into these magic. We got 3 Lost Worlds in a terraforming because you really, really, really want Lost World. You need Lost World. That field spell is, it is, mwah. Okay, all monsters on the field lose 500 attack and defense except dinosaur type monsters once per turn. If a dinosaur type monster is normal or special summoned, except during damage step, you can special summon 1 Jurassic egg. That should be Jurassic. Jura egg token. Position, where that's dinosaur 0/0 to your opponent's field in defense position. While your opponent controls a token, they cannot target monsters on the field with card effects except tokens. Once per turn, if a normal monster on the field would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy that many monsters in your hand or deck instead. So, that's why I say it's nice to have a couple of normal monsters. So if they try to attack or destroy by any kind of card effect situation, you can bounce a monster right out of your deck instead, and then you'll get the effect of sending it to the graveyard because it's being destroyed. So realistically, you always, always, always want Lost World. Now we're going to go with Fossil Dig. Add 1 level 6 or lower dinosaur type monster. There we go. Add one level 6 or lower dinosaur type monster from your deck to your hand. Who doesn't want to add a card from the deck to the hand? So we're going to run 3 of them for sure. 1 Twin Twister. Bounce the back row. Swords of Concealing Light. Probably doesn't need to be in here, but it's just nice to flip a lot of cards upside down and not have to worry about them. Same with Book of Moon, does the same thing. Double Evolution Pill, banish 1 dinosaur monster and 1 non-dinosaur monster from your hand and or graveyard. Special summon 1 level 7 or higher dinosaur monster from your hand or deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. So this guy is going to do damage for you because you can just bounce 2 cards. I mean, you bounce your dinosaur and you bounce your non-dinosaur from your hand or graveyard. Special summon a level 7 or higher. So Ultimate Conductor Tyranno most likely is going to come out because of this guy. And then Unexpected Dive. You control no monster, special summon a level 4 or lower normal monster. So he would be targeting a Megala Smasher X. Now, lastly, we've got 4 traps. Quaking Mirror Force. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, change all attack position monsters your opponent controls to face down defense. Monsters changed to face down defense by this effect cannot change their battle positions ever again. That's it. They're face down from now on. Greatly helps. I mean, you're just screwing over all of their effects. You're just wiping their board as long as those monsters are in attack. Halfway to forever. Target 2 monsters. I do like that picture. Alright, target 2 monsters in your graveyard, special summon both, but negate their effects, if any, and if you do, immediately after this effect resolves, XC summon 1 Light Utopia or Utopic XC, only using those 2 monsters, which I run XC Utopia in the very small extra deck I have for this. Dark Factory is nice because you can send 1 monster from your hand or field to the graveyard, draw 1 card. This stays on the field because it's a continuous spell, so you're just constantly, you're just recycling cards, you know? Why not send a monster from your hand or field to the graveyard and get a card out of it? And Survival's End. Destroy as many normal monsters on the field as possible, and if you do, special summon level 4 or lower dinosaur type monsters from your deck up to the number destroyed, but destroy them during the end phase. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 dinosaur type monster you control, 1 card your opponent controls, destroy them both. So, we have a very nice trap card in Survival's End. I was running a couple of these. I bounced that back down to just the 1. Now, Evil Sword Doka, 2 level 4 dinosaurs. During either player's turn, when a monster effect activates, you can detach 1 material from this card, negate the activation. If you do, destroy that monster. Who doesn't want to destroy and negate? Next, we've got a very out of focus camera, Evil Sword Alagia. Evil Czar Alagia. 2 level 4 dinosaur type monsters. Brings this guy out during either player's turn when a monster would be normal or special summoned or a spell or trap is activated. You can detach 2 materials from this card, negate the summon or activation, and destroy that card as well. Now we're running our Utopia. Same thing, 2 level 4s. If a monster declares an attack, you can detach a material, negate the attack, and if you do, if this card's targeted for an attack, well, it has no material, you have to destroy it though. And then you can just add this Utopia onto the other one, which is why I run this one. Let's see. If this card battles, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step, once per chain during damage calculation. If this card battles an opponent's monster while this card has Utopia as a material, you can detach 2 materials from this card. The card's attack goes to 5,000 during the damage calculation on it. And then I've got a few tokens in here as well. So, I mean, You want Dolka, you want Lagia, probably Lagia more just because, I mean, he really does do some stopping damage from happening, so you definitely want Lagia. But that would be my dinosaur profile for the day. So sorry this video was a tad longer than usual, but I wanted to read a lot of the cards so you really get a good idea why you should have a dinosaur deck. You should have a dinosaur deck. They're pretty cheap to make. It's definitely worth it. So with that, I'll end my turn.